deep in thought. And I'm wondering, like, how time and space, just picturing it in my mind, rolled out like a sheet of paper. Thinking of it more as two-dimensional rather than three-dimensional, from thinking of it from the outside looking in, from God's perspective, from the outside looking in at all space-time. When we look into and open a book, we go through the pages, we read the story, the way, back in the day, the way the scrolls, they had scrolls and not books at one time or another, and the way that this whole story would be rolled out, and the whole concept of that we experience space and time, space, and to be outside of space and time, and how the scriptures tell of the skies rolling open like scrolls, and the veil being lifted. And I picture us outside of our archetypes with I picture as oil, like oil and water, or like a lava lamp with that in there, and the fluidity of chemicals, and how things come into, chemicals bonding and coming together and creating new chemicals. The whole alchemy of all this dense material plane that we exist on, the calming and the coming together of the elements, the steadiness, the settling, the calmness of the elements in their state of physical being in this center of all creation. So it does drastically change paradigms when you think of what NASA could be holding back from us. Like, if the moon is this light particle, dusty particles that just settled, that backs up their gravitation theory, or does it have some strange shell-like metallic inside that rings like a bell? Those compositions of heavenly bodies, if we truly can get there, which if space is a vacuum, they're not getting there with conventional rocketry. There's all kinds of technology that is nothing of what we're seeing is the technology they're using to attain and put probes out into the great vacuumous void of space. So it is, I am happy to be living in a time, in an era where there are people trying to push for more truth, and I believe that if we are in a society that wants to see growth and great prosper, that we have to come together and be within realistic, attainable, values. And you can't half-step things. That's what I learned, actually. Very simple concepts that you learn can be compared. It's just you have to lower the interference in your vibration and calm yourself to feel it and see it. Like if everybody wants everything for free, then it all needs to be just free, and like there's no credit system, and like how the root of all evil is money. And I strive every day to try to not let money affect my life and just work hard, and but I'm always trying to save money. It's hard to get away from. People really think they can have these strong opinions and regurgitate things that come out of the, that are just straight propaganda, and it's sad. I told somebody at work today, I said, just don't be those people. Like, don't be afraid to have your own unique thought on something. Like, if you're saying something you heard, like, let me know what you really authentically think. You can tell when you hear something out of somebody's voice. And now when I hear something or I listen to somebody, I take the time to feel how much those words and the message they're trying to get across, and how that sways me, and how I'm going to react, and how that's going to affect me being me, and how I feel about everything. I think, it's just great. I think, the scriptures are 100% correct in how they get it. It's beautiful how it gets across the explanation for the reality of what it is. There aren't words in our human language to describe these things, so it has to be conveyed through allegory, and it's awesome when you can start opening your mind, and I play with, I'm able to take the time while I'm working to kind of zone out and go into that meditative state and drop the previous paradigm and archetypes that I have for things, and think of things in like a psychedelic realm of where things are all flowing together, and that's how it really is, and that's what that psychedelic stuff opens you up to. Everything's coming into one another. It's all a blend. It's crazy. It's amazing. It's beautiful. So, just some random thoughts while I'm on my way back from my break, and I'm running late, and I gotta get in there. So, this one's just gonna be some crazy thoughts about flat Earth, Mandela effect, and other stuff like that. And I'm not even getting that Mandela effect stuff, but it's really blowing my mind when I ponder that too, guys. Shit is not just misremembering things. You're seeing things in its flux. It's quantized. It's crazy, and you need to wrap your head around these scientific concepts to be able to grasp these things. The Bible and the concepts behind the science, not the actual science, and then you'll start to see some truth.